Hey guys, it is Thursday and it is the second day of the winter semester this year. I didn't get to recap my first two classes that I had yesterday. So yesterday I had my stats lecture and then my Python programming discussion. So both of those went really well and they were super easy compared to a lot of the classes that I've taken in previous semesters, and that kind of threw me off yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I almost feel guilty taking classes that aren't as challenging as classes that I've taken in past semesters. And I took these classes by design because I knew that I wanted a break from all of the challenging, stressful subjects that I've been taking literally since my first semester of freshman year. But it's weird, now that I'm taking easier classes, I feel like I should be taking more challenging classes, even though I don't need to be this semester. It's a little bit hard to explain right now, but I'm in the process of waiting for some admissions decisions to determine where the rest of my college career is going to go. So this semester is kind of just like a filler, and I'm just working on a couple minors instead of a major. So that's why I guess my course load is not as challenging this semester. But yeah, I don't know if I'm the only person who has ever felt this way. I'm sure most people expect to be happy about getting a break from challenging classes, and that's what I expected for myself as well. And I am happy, but I think it's just going to take a little bit of getting used to because I'm so used to being productive 24/7, because that's literally what it takes to be successful in challenging courses. But so far, I've been able to finish assignments in under an hour, whereas in my programming class that I was taking last semester, for example, it would take me weeks to get through a project. So yeah, just let me know if you've ever made the transition from difficult classes to more easy classes, and if you felt similarly or not. I'd be really interested to know. Today I have two more classes. I have my lab for my stats class and I have my lecture for my Python programming class. So this entire first week is just gonna be super chill. Classes started on a Wednesday, so there's only 3 days of classes this week, and I haven't had a lot of assignments or anything yet. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day and then make a to-do list for everything that I need to get done, which honestly isn't a lot. And yeah. Okay, so this is the fit. I have this cinched sweater on top and these black high-rise jeans. For my to-do list this semester, I'm separating my personal to-do list from my school to-do list. So if you watched my preparing for a new semester video, then you know that my school to-do list is in Notion, but I'm also keeping a personal to-do list in my Notes app just for super easy access on both my laptop and my phone. So I usually put student org tasks and non-school related tasks in my Notes app, and then everything for my classes goes in Notion. I walked about 10 minutes to get to my stats lab, and I know I complain about the weather in literally every video, but seriously, I'm so tired of being cold all the time. Anyway, my stats lab went pretty well. It's usually really easy for me to take coding examples and translate them to solve a different problem, and I also just find stats interesting in general. For the rest of the day, I just did a ton of practice questions for my programming class to get ahead on points, and honestly, the only way to get better at coding is to practice, so I'm glad that this class provides a ton of practice right from the start, unlike literally every other coding class I've taken in the past. The next day, I started by importing my readings for my programming class into GoodNotes so I could highlight and annotate them. I swear the only way I retain material from readings is if I highlight and annotate them, so even though it takes a bit of time to get everything imported into GoodNotes, I think it's worth it. Then I made my favorite snack again, and I don't know why, but I got the urge to start rewatching My Little Pony right from the very beginning, so that's exactly what I did. In my opinion, it's the best children's show out there because it actually has a storyline instead of essentially repeating the same plot from episode to episode. If you got to this point in the video, I'd love it if you could comment your favorite children's show because I'm curious to know what it is. After my little break, I drank some more kombucha. If you didn't know, I have a super sensitive stomach, and I think the kombucha has been helping. At the time of this voiceover, I've been drinking kombucha for about 3 weeks, and I think my stomach feels better overall, but I still do get random aches, and I sometimes still feel nauseous, so we'll see if that ever goes away. But anyway, I also made some lunch, and then after that I just did some readings for my programming class. Here's my little grocery haul from Target. First, I got tortillas to make breakfast burritos with. Then I got guacamole for burrito bowls. I also stocked up on more crackers. And then I got these cookies, which are the softest cookies I've ever had. And finally, I got these chips.